Hello, I'm Joel Hargis with the Florida Aviation Network. We're here at Sun and Fun 2025. I'm with Keith Lang, and we're in the, what's this area called?
This is the Bush Wheel Base Camp at Sun and Fun.
Bush Wheel Base Camp, and this is only the second year for this.
Second year.
Because I don't remember seeing it last year even, but
yep.
I might have missed it.
Yep.
And so a lot of these guys here are the Stol competitors. And Stol, I'm going to let you tell them what it is.
Sure. Stol is short for short takeoff and landing. So it's just a simple mannerism for people that like to fly in the bush and be able to land short and take off short.
And you guys compete.
Correct.
Have it like a national competition.
Correct. Yeah. So we most of the guys here, we all fly together in the National Stol Series.
Right.
So it's a series that goes on usually between 10 and 12 different places throughout the United States. We fly there, we compete, and we try to beat each other.
And as we're walking around here, I got to look at this particular aircraft, which you helped design and build.
Yep.
And just look at this. This is a very unique airplane. As you can see, clear side panels and a clear underbelly there.
Correct.
Like you would see on a helicopter.
Right, same setup.
Keith, tell us why you did that.
So what we built this plane was strictly for Stol competition. When you're coming in slow, what there is there's a line in the grass that we take off and land from. And you want to be able to have good visibility coming up to it because you want to land as short as you can.
See down where
right,
you're going.
You just want it. You want to be able to see right there. You know, a lot of planes like the 170s and stuff, it's all closed off right there, and you cannot see that line through right there. So if you want to be competitive and have something unique, you need that visibility.
That makes a lot of sense to me. I've never seen that. I thought it was really cool. And then the other thing that's a challenge when you're trying to land short, you're doing that at a very low airspeed.
Correct.
And on a tail dragger, you don't have enough wind on your tail, you lose control.
Correct.
So you did something very unique in the back of this aircraft. Explain that to us, Keith.
Yeah, so the way we designed and built the platform itself, we have a high lift floor system that allows air to get underneath when the propeller is spinning, but we also have, when this propeller is spinning, it hits the windshield and it focuses the air into this, and this more or less is a venturi tube or a funnel. So that little bit of wind that we're getting here is magnified, and what it does is it puts more force to the tail to be able to keep the lift system working. That's all in the design.
That's very cool. And so when you guys compete in Stol, so what is a short takeoff and land? How many feet are we talking?
Yeah, it depends on the aircraft. For example, Dan Reynolds in the Chinook, he's got the world record for the shortest landing, I believe, which is 10 feet.
Shortest landing, landed 10 feet.
Yep.
Holy cow, I can't do that in my moon.
No, that's pretty hard to do. Yeah, so I'm hoping this one will beat his. So that's kind of where we're at.
No kidding.
Yep.
And so far?
Yeah, so far I'm quite a ways below that.
Are you really?
Yes. And my landings are a lot shorter. So it's but Dan's got some crazy skills with his, and but he's been flying. He's got 10,000 hours nearly in that plane. And,
wow.
And this one's pretty new design. So it's
so 10 feet, that seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
And now this has a unique engine in it too.
Correct.
You said this was a Rans?
Yeah, well, it's a Rotex.
Oh, a Rotex.
Yes, Rotex.
I'm sorry.
So it's a specially built Rotex 627 rate. So this particular engine puts out about 107 on the dyno. When you look at this, you think this is exhaust. It's not. There's no baffling or nothing in it. It's an expansion chamber. So the way these engines work is they force air back in, and it actually forces back in and increase more horsepower into the engine.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's an amazing design. And then so we took that engine, did the dyno testing, and then we sent the information, including the gear ratios, to EPROP in France. Incredible people. They took all the information and they put it into their computers, and they designed a special carbon fiber propeller that is just absolutely amazing.
This thing weighs like nothing, folks.
Yeah,
I mean,
4.3 pounds.
4.3 pound prop, 5-blade prop, 4.3 pounds.
Yep.
Pretty remarkable. And look, if you look at the size of the wing for the weight of the plane, what'd you say it weighed?
496 pounds.
Less than 500 pounds.
Yep.
And it's just got so much wing that to be able to land and stop in 10 feet.
Yeah, yeah. You need a little wind for that. You couldn't do it in solid just blank air.
Yeah.
Because you just need that extra little boost just to get it picked up. You know, and you know, it's designed, the wing, the AOA, the angle of attack, is specifically set at a specific area to where to get the most lift and the least amount of drag. And so there's been just a lot of designing in here. Of course, we have the leading edge slats, which are designed to force more air over the top, creating lift. BGs on top also, stop plates. We also got something unique that nobody else has ever seen. I built something and designed what's called a split flap. Now the design is old. They used it in the P-40s and stuff like that, but nothing in a wing like this. So this is another flap besides what the flaperons are able to do. And they're controllable where I can drop them down also as a flap. So I can have more or less an entire flap, but still work it as an aileron to be able to control them. So it's a unique build.
It is. Well, Keith, thanks for taking time to show it to us.
Yes.
I wish you a lot of luck, man.
Thank you.
The national circuit, man. I'll be watching and reading the
Good,
stats,
good.
man.
We'll be, when we get it rolling a little more, I get a little more time on the engine. We'll get it on.
So everybody be on the lookout for Keith Lang
Right.
and his Stol stats, right? Because he's going for #1.
Yep, new world record. That's what we're doing.
New world record. I'm Joel Hargis with the Florida Aviation Network here at Sun and Fun 2025. Stay with us. We got more shows coming.